You know, actually, you know what I hate about Yeoman Chambers?
Yes, Commander.
She's just so smelly.
Oh!
Okay, here's one for all of us, actually. Why does Mumbles suck so bad? Oh, no! Wait, actually, sorry, that was just when I wrote in my diary. That was just when I wrote my diary. Actually, this one's from Pal. No, this one is from someone. What microphone setup is the spoiler warning crew using? Is it a headphone combo or a desk mic, and how much does it cost? I feel like this guy thinks we're using one microphone. Is that true? Someone?
Yeah, we're in 4 different locations in the country. We are thousands of miles away from each other.
I don't even use one single microphone. I have 2 microphones. Well, one of them isn't like it's a headset with a microphone on it that I don't use. But I have one headset for the game sound, and then one headset for the vent sound and actually recording what I'm saying, so that I can record everything that's happening on the screen and send it to live stream without vent showing up in the audio.
I've got your Dollar General $8 USB headset.
Yup. Holla.
Yep. Fun fact, I actually had a setup similar to Josh when we started recording the show. Okay. Here's the long saga of how messed up my computer's audio is.
Oh man, this is gonna be really
So once upon a time, there was a boy named
cut
Ruts
this later.
who owned a computer with a headphone jack. And then he dropped the computer and broke the headphone jack, so he needed to use USB headset, which had a crappy microphone. So he plugged in the microphone from one headset, put it around his neck, and then wore the USB headset for audio. But then I replaced that with a better USB mic, and then I replaced that with my headset and a desk mic. So that answers your question.
Why is it all platinum?
Okay, Red Sky.
Oh man, just more useless platinum. Throw it in the bin. It's all the other
like
crap.
50 billion T platinum.
Alright,
Okay,
Mumble?
Mumbles, yeah.
No, I think it's Retz's turn. Excuse me,
No.
Hipster
Did the
Swagger's
microphone.
turn. Oh no,
Well,
I
he
said
just-
holla when you said yours. Remember you said that you use a USB dollar store one, and I said holla. That means I agree with you. So it's gangster
that was
speak.
the question that Ruts asked, wasn't
Oh,
it?
that was Rutz's question? No way!
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Where do I?
Yeah.
What? Wow.
Yeah, your next
You
question
haven't
is
been
from
asking
Deadpool.
Ruts questions, have you,
Wow.
Mumble?
Oh, that's right. Rutz. Okay, I remember now. I just sometimes don't listen to what he says, and I assume all of the questions are from Seamus. So all I hear is hipster swagger when he opens his mouth.
Mumbles has been drinking. Guys,
No.
Mumbles is every alcohol PSA you ever saw in middle school.
No. No. It's okay to drink.
No, it's
kids.
true. It's true. It's true. She's in jail right now. She's in jail for beer.
For beer. That's
Yes,
not how
for
it works.
beer.
I know that's what they
partake
tell
of the Jevil
13-year-olds
beer.
in middle school, Ruts. I know that's what they tell 13-year-olds in middle school, but that's not how beer works, so.
That's exactly how beer works. It's the gateway drink, Mumbles, because you drink beer.
She got arrested
and
for
then you
she
start
got arrested
drinking,
for
like-
beer.
Then you start drinking wine, and after that, who knows where it leads?
Oh my god. You really are like 13. Like a 13-year-old hipster.
Well,
boy.
wait, so you
That's what
rank
you are.
wine higher than beer?
Probably watch like R-rated movies and stuff too.
I've seen a
God.
grown woman drink an entire bottle of wine, and it was the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. Hands down.
Is that the answer to your question? For spoiler warning?
What was the question?
What was the question?
Let me ask my fucking question.
Did you ever see a
Okay.
woman drink an entire bottle of wine at once? And if so, how did it make you feel?
In Utah, when I woke up, I would literally brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. I'm not kidding. I would wake up and drink Jack, and then say, "I'm ready for my day." I wish that I
Why
made
would you
that
drink
up,
Subject
but it is
Zero?
true. Okay.
This terrible joke brought to you by...
Alright, let's do this. Deadpool asked, we're all dorks here. How far does it extend? For the record, I'm not a dork. I see Seamus has
I
other
thought
hobbies out
Deadpool wasn't a
there.
dork either.
I don't.
Dork!
What makes me a dork?
Dorkfoot.
What?
Your relentless Batman fandom.
No.
The fact that you are
Mumbles?
currently doing
People
a
like-
weekly video series dedicated to video games
No.
and talking
Hanging
about
out
video
with-
games with people who play
Hey.
video games.
Hanging out with us makes you a dork
like
by
it.
association.
I'm like the kid who hangs out with dorks because they want to make fun of them. That's what I do.
You're like the kid who hangs out with the dorks and thinks she isn't a dork along with them. I love that archetype.
Yeah.
Let's not smash
No.
her dream. Let's just move on.
So what other hobbies do you have that are dork related?
Okay. Who wants to do this first? Who isn't me? Because my list is
yeah.
probably
My
embarrassing.
hobbies, my dork hobbies are all like I write about them all the time, so everybody knows mine. So we could just skip me.
Here's what I do that's dorky that I don't really talk about.
Oh dear.
Not because I'm ashamed of it per se, but just because I should be. In addition to
I'm gonna go to the
aforementioned-
store and get like some pizza or something. I'll be back. Maybe you'll be done by then.
No,
I
this,
wanna
this,
hear
this
this.
is this
I
is
wanna
short.
hear this.
It's short. In
Is it
addition
about
to the
bands that
aforementioned
no one else
three,
has heard of?
I'm not even like don't know anything
Is
about
that
music.
dorky?
No.
Okay, in addition to the 3 D&D campaigns, I'm also part of a monthly LARP, which is much.
Oh.
It's actually like way cooler and more fun than you would think. Like it's
You
not
know,
like
I
the-
knew about the
That's
LARP,
what
and
they
I wasn't
all
gonna
say.
tell anybody. I
Oh,
wasn't
like-
gonna tell
man.
about the LARP.
It's not like a bunch of guys in
man.
Dollar General costumes running around yelling lightning bolt. The LARP we actually do is
It's not nearly that cool.
it's people sort of create like they create for themselves like a sort of aristocrat character. Like mine's kind of like a jackass philanderer type, and then they spend like this course of an evening scheming and like maneuvering over one another, trying to get each other's power, assassinating each other. And there's sort of like this sort of dynamic storytelling thing that happens, and it's actually like way more fun than I thought it would be. I showed up just because I thought, now I could tell people I'm a massive dork, I LARP, but I kept coming back.
Yeah, what Rutz doesn't realize is that I'm the guy that shows up at his LARP every week, dressed in a dollar store costume and yelling lightning bolt. I just play video games all the time and I watch anime, so that's like I'm a pretty standard dork geek thing by doing that, I guess. And that's pretty much all I do.
Yeah, and everyone knows
And
mine.
and then I agonize over like going to the store because I don't really like going to the store.
That's why you go at night. That's why you go to Safeway
Yeah.
at night, because no one is there except
Yeah.
for the freaks, and it's awesome.
The things you see at a Walmart at 2 in the morning will haunt you forever.
Amazing. Yes. Mine are pretty obvious. I like Batman a lot. I also like Disneyland a lot. I know a lot about Disneyland. And I realize
You like
it's pretty
Batman
dorky.
and Disneyland together?
Yeah. Like for Halloween, I dressed up as Robin and then danced around the entirety of Disneyland. That is probably the dorkiest thing I've ever done.
Okay, next question is from Dovius or Dovius, and this one's just to me. If spoiler warning, you could go through a game you actually liked, would it be able to alter your opinion of the game? We did that. We went through Mass Effect. I loved the first Mass Effect, and we tore it apart. So that, and it didn't really alter my opinion of the game, I don't think. It just made me articulate all the things that bugged me about it. So no, I don't expect that. If we ever did either of the System Shock games, I would give them no quarter. I would give them the same treatment.
To be
let's
fair, I went into BioShock thinking that I liked it, and I don't like it anymore.
go.
I really didn't think much about Fallout 3. I was like, yeah, it was pretty good. I remember a couple of dialogues, things that were pretty decent. Didn't really think about the storyline at all. And then I did spoiler warning. I was like, wait a minute, this thing is a flaming pile of jackassery. But here's the thing. After that moment, I sort of preemptively spoiler warninged every game that I did. So I don't think I would have the same problem twice.
Once you start thinking about the plot of a game, you can't ever stop. You start insisting that all stories make sense, and it's a terrible curse if you're a fan of video games, because people who write video games do not pay attention between page 1 and page 2, and it's a terrible crime.
And that curse is our gift to you, the audience.
Yes.
My biggest fear is doing Arkham Asylum, because that is one of my favorite games, and I really love it, like legitimately. And I'm afraid if we ever did a spoiler warning on it, it would crush my soul. Like BioShock kind of crushed my soul, but if we ended up at the end of Arkham Asylum and everyone's complaining, my soul would be crushed, hands down.
Okay. Now this is, you guys need to put on your think caps, because this is actually a fairly complex question. This one is from FaZe. If each of you could kickbox with one U.S. president, who would it be and
Teddy
why?
Roosevelt.
Hey, that's mine.
Because he looks like Josh.
Really?
Because he's who Josh would choose, and because that's the avatar that Josh uses everywhere. So when I think Teddy Roosevelt, I think Josh Veal.
Huh, that's funny, because I was actually thinking Franklin Roosevelt, because I think I could probably win that one.
Yeah, can he kickbox?
Too soon?
That's awful! That man was in a wheelchair! Oh my god!
Oh, what? Like, who would you kickbox there, Mumbles?
I would
Caveat,
kickbox.
are the dead presidents still dead when we're kickboxing
Are they
them?
still dead? That's fucking terrible! They're the founders of our country. Well, not the founders, but the leaders of our country.
I don't think FDR was the founder of the United States. It's total history.
They all joined the Justice League and became the founders of America and fought crime so that we could have our independence. And you guys want to bring them back from the dead, like Black Thor and Green Lantern series. No.
So which one would you kickbox?
Which president is Batman then?
I would beat the shit out of fucking Truman. I don't dislike him, but I feel like I could beat his ass. I feel like I could kick his ass, and it'd be funny.
There needs to be like a Justice League of like a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, except with just U.S. presidents, like dead presidents. I think like there'd be like, you know, Washington would be sort of like the Superman goody-goody two-shoes, and then we'd have like Jefferson, who's the wisecracker, then Nixon, who's the kind of shifty one who occasionally needs to be retaught the power of friendship.
Wait, are you saying Nixon is
Champions
Batman?
Online story that two people in spoiler warning.
Yeah, no, 3 people in spoiler warning. That was fun.
What's this?
I'm not saying anything about that. I don't want to get killed.
Wait, what happened?
Hey, Seamus.
What?
Remember that time in Champions?
Yes.
Where
I played Abe Lincoln. You played Teddy Roosevelt, and the other person in our party was Obama.
Yes, the other person, Randy,
was Obama, and it was in very bad taste, I think.
And Seamus and I did ours to somewhat historical accuracy, and Randy dressed Obama in tights and gave him a giant O on his chest.
Oh man.
I want to play Nixon now in Champions Online.
That would be awesome to do Nixon. That would be excellent.
I am not a super crook.
I am not a supervillain.